Hello beer fans, welcome to my beer library where I try beers of all kinds and then I try to recreate or make that version of beer or a better version of it. Now I'm drinking the classics now, that's why I've been on a classic kick. So today we're drinking Bud Light. Bud Light to a lot of people is their first beer. Actually Natty Light was mine, but you know. Let's see. Bud Light Anheuser-Busch says always brewed using the choicest hops, best barley, malt, and rice. This is 4.2 alcohol by volume. And before I read the actual can, and knowing that it was 4.2, I would have thought it was 5 or something. I don't know. I always just assumed it was 5. Not that it's horrible being 4.2, but that's what I always thought. So, this is a lager. I believe the category of this is American lager. And we're just drinking a classic. So, we're not going to try to recreate the old Bud Light here. But I do want to talk about it because it's important. It's just a lager beer. So that's the category we're putting in, lager beer. Good carbonation, you know, probably being made somewhere close because they make these things everywhere. It looks like dirty urine. A lot of beer does. It's okay. You basically can smell like a sweet straw smell is the odor. So like it's sugary straw. Crisp. It kind of tastes how it smells. And obviously I know how Bud Light tastes, but I'm recreating it for you guys, okay? In case you never had a Bud Light. There's people in Japan and like all across other countries, they've never had a Bud Light. So relax, chill out, just watch the video. So it tastes like candied straw. Real crisp taste. It's nothing that lingers in your mouth for a while. You could drink a bunch of these on a hot day, on a cold day, on a medium day, because it's very drinkable beer. It's basically liquid bread. You could eat a bunch of bread, you could drink a bunch of beer. There you go. So, in the classics category, we would give this 100 being the best, 0 being the worst classic beer out there. I would give the Bud Light probably an 88. It's not the like 100% like darndest tasting classic out there, but it's definitely not a C or even a D beer out there. Those are reserved for the beers that I had first before the Bud Light. So you got Bud Light, Bud Heavy, any Yuengling, Busch, Ice House, Natty Light, all those. Now, I'm going to drink about 12 of them. 11 more, actually. So, it's good beer. You can drink it. It's a super hot. It's like 90 degrees outside. It's too hot even to go fishing. So, I'm going to sit here and drink some beer. Cheers. Also, leave in the comments below what's your favorite classic beer. I'm always curious. When I talk to people about beer, and they find out that I brew beer, they're like, oh, and then we get on the topic of beer, and then I'm like, what's your favorite classic beer? And you know, it ranges, and so like a lot of people like Coors, Miller, MGD, all that, like it goes way deep. Mine would be the Yuenglings because I live in Ohio, Pennsylvania's right next to me, and basically growing up, people used to drive to Pennsylvania and bring them back, and they would be like, you want some Yuengling? And so it became like a Great White Buffalo kind of, and like you wanted it. So I mean, and now you can buy it anywhere in the stores all over the United States, which is insane because about 15 years ago you couldn't. You had to go to Pennsylvania to buy it. So anyways, what's your classic beer? Your favorite classic beer? Put that in the comments. That's what I want to know, because I would love to try your classic beer. What's your favorite classic beer? If your favorite classic beer is Bud Light, boom, nailed it. Also, share the video because that's how this channel grows. And you know, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Duh. I mean, that's common sense. Because we try a bunch of different beers, and we're going to make a bunch of different beers actually too. So I try to make videos when I'm making the beers, and I just got a GoPro. It's gonna be a lot easier to just put on a tripod and record myself making the beers instead of trying to adjust a camera and hold a camera the whole time. So try something you never had before, but always remember the classics. Cheers.